So Naomi, you're back for your 6th year. I'm sure you've probably referred to yourself as this being your grandma season, but I know your best season yet to come, hopefully. Yeah. What went into that decision-making process for you?
It was a no-brainer, honestly. The second coach asked me, I said yes, didn't even talk to my parents. I called them. I was like, hey, I'm coming back for another year. It just worked out for school-wise. I already knew that the Frozen Four was going to be back in Duluth, and that's a dream come true, right? You want to win, you want to be here, and you want to play as much as you can. And why rush life when you're able to live out your dream and with all your best friends at the same time?
Yeah, you said it best. And the Frozen Four being here, I know that has been a major motivating factor as to why you guys have so many women coming back on your team. What was that talk like when you guys finished, just a couple months ago is what it feels like?
Yeah, it was hard because we got so close and we wanted to win, and so when it's coming back here it seems kind of like a Cinderella story, but we don't think too far ahead. We're just trying to focus on the game that's at hand, and we know our goals at the end, and we know what we did in the off season is going to pay off when it comes time.
And talk about payoff. I mean, you do the benefits that you guys, fingers crossed, will reap with having so many veterans back on this team. What did you guys kind of all make that decision together as individual? What was the process of that?
It was definitely individual because everyone is on a different timeline when it comes to school and what their goals are in life. Like Anna Klein, who knew what she was going to do because she was in med school, and thank God she came back. But there's all those different factors that are put into it. But definitely when people found out and made a decision, we were always so excited for them.
And for you, I know you probably learned that early on back in 1920 when you had your knee injury. How has that really shifted your mindset and your perspective?
Yeah, that was a hard year. Absolutely. Watching the first game from the stands was really hard to wrap my head around. But that made the decision so much easier to come back is because I saw what life was like outside and I didn't want that quite yet. And I was just able to think about where I am at now and what hardships did I make it through and how better of a person I am because of that situation. And I made so many more connections with people on the deeper level when it came to that because there are emotional ups and downs and there are physical ups and downs, and it was just so nice to be able to have the team around me.
And I want you to bring me to a place when you're going to be playing the national championship. What is that going to look like for you? Go ahead and take me through that.
I'd have my whole family in the stands because they obviously will know it's going to be the last game of college hockey. When you're able to know that it's going to be your last, you can put so much more into it and have so much more heart. And then just looking to the next to me when we're getting ready as a team and realizing like that all the work we put into during the season and our goals and everything and our dreams are coming to fruition and they're coming to true, and we get to step out on the ice together and look up and still see the Bulldog banners hanging up, to still see our logo in the ice. I think that just gives me chills, and to think about that, and I don't know, it's just so hard to put into words because there's something special that's happening in that locker room, and so much credit to our coaches for putting together such a well-knit team that doesn't matter who's on the ice, all of us are having fun, all of us are smiling, and all of us want to win.
So the ultimate dog pile.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you, Naomi. Good luck this season, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you around.